wrong with American tennis. Yet this time we have 4 Americans making it to the second week for the first time since 2003. So tell us what's right with American tennis.
You guys are the experts. I don't know. It is a good thing to create. I think there's a healthy jealousy going on right now, which is good. You know, it's only going to help if Donald Young sees Ryan Harrison play well in the summer. He's going to want to not fall behind, and he's going to play well. I think that's what you saw with that golden generation, is the fact that they were able to push each other, and it's a great thing to see. You know, you just feel there's a little bit of momentum. You know, there is a bit of a snowball effect at times if it goes the right way, and it seems like there's some of that right now, and you're our voice. So when people hear you guys talking about it positively, they come out support. They believe, people believe it really does affect it. So thank you for your positive stories in the last week. No, seriously.
Speaking of positive, after the match, you were so positive with the fans, thanking them for their reaction. Did you get that vibe coming into early in the match, or did something grow as the match went on?
I don't know that it was just a specific match. I think this year more than any, I've looked around a couple times at the stadium and just realized how cool it really is and how special it is. And afterwards I was happy. I mean, no one, you know, I went from 4 weeks ago, I wasn't even playing tennis, to now I'm in the second week of a major again. So it turns quickly sometimes, and I was humbled at the end. I was happy. I was happy.
Andy, I presume you heard about what happened to Rafa in this room a little while ago at this match. Could you just talk about the physical tolls on athletes and how quickly?
I mean, I know that, not to put a dampener on the story, which I know you guys think is really big. People cramp after matches when you're cold and you wear it. It's just something that happens. It's just unfortunate that it happened in front of you all. Every single player in there has had that happen before. Every single one. I mean, what we do, we run around and run miles and miles and miles and miles on the tennis court. And nasty weather, you throw nerves in there. I mean, it's just, it happens. You know, as long as it doesn't happen during the match, you're fine.
In worst case, if your cramps, when you've had cramps, do you think they're really bad?
Cramps are fine. It's not an injury. Cramp is a cramp. Like when you go to bed and your foot cramps, it's the same thing. It's just your entire leg. You know, it's not. For me, I heard about it and they were telling me like it's this whole thing and people were surrounding, and I kind of started laughing. I mean, and I saw Rafa. He was laughing about it later on.
It's just that he slid. He's sitting there, and next he's sliding out his side.
Well, that's fine. He slided. That's just a matter of what part of your body cramps. You cramp in your ass, you can't sit on it anymore. Makes it tough.
Andy, you've always been an exceptional baseline player. What has changed now that's making you become more aggressive and really attack that net?
Woke up on the right side of the bed this morning, I guess. I don't know. The way my game is evaluated changes daily, so I guess I'm a master net player today.
Andy, Donald Young seems pretty confident, like he's having a good time out there. Have you had a chance to watch him, and what's different about his game now?
It just seems like there's a sense of belief. He's not focusing on what's going wrong, which is a big thing. You know, I've seen him a couple times. I'm just really happy for him. I mean, he's a shy kid. He's a nice kid, and I feel like he's gotten a little bit of a bum rap because he does have a temper, and he has been reactionary with his words at times. But I think he is a sweet kid. You know, he's shy, and I think he might be coming out of that shell a little bit, and I hope he is.
As many matches as you've played in Ash, have you figured out certain conditions there, you know, wind or lights or the way the surface plays that could be to your advantage just from having played so many matches?
There is, yes, there's definitely things that are always the same out there, and things that appear to be one way and they are definitely the other way. I would sit here and go through them all, but that would pretty much waste all of the experience that you are asking me about right now.
Could I ask you this? The wind seemed to be like...
You can ask me anything you want. I just...
There seemed to be like a southwest wind today. The flag was blowing like south. Does that affect, is it the same breeze on the court, or are you just waiting for the next player to come in who doesn't know something?
I wouldn't pay too much attention to the flag.
But don't tell anybody else who's going to play.
You can do whatever you want. I wouldn't get caught up in the flag is all.
And you were talking about 3-4 weeks ago, you were hurt and you didn't know. And what's been, as you progress, are you feeling, hey, I'll be there, or are you still doubtful until the tournament starts?
I felt pretty comfortable practicing a couple of days before Winston-Salem. I didn't feel 100% in Cincinnati. I certainly didn't have my legs back under me. At no point, I think, when you're dealing with an injury, do you say, okay, I got this. I mean, I started feeling 100% where I would get through get through days without feeling it at all before Winston-Salem, and I think it was key for me to get some matches there and kind of work my way in a little bit. But like I said, 6-7 weeks ago, I wasn't really too happy about what was going on.
And we know how tough David Ferrer can be, and you know that from recent experience. You're going to try to do some things differently against him. What are your thoughts on that matchup?
Yeah, I haven't talked to Larry too much, but obviously he's tough, and a lot of what I do feeds into what he does well as also. I don't think there's a lot of secrets between us. Most of the time we've played, whoever has executed better has won.